with Jared Jones down here. Jared, after the canceled game yesterday, did that do anything to you today? Did you have to adjust at all knowing you'd be on the mound?
Yeah, I mean, it was a little bit of adjustment. I thought we were going to play the game. The rain wasn't too bad, but yeah, coming to the field today was an adjustment. Pitching on a day where you're not really supposed to, but I think it all panned out pretty well.
Absolutely. Henry Davis is somebody you have talked about making scouting reports for you. You have a great rapport with him. Did he help you at all getting ready for today after an entire shift?
Yeah, Henry's a little bulldog back there. I love that guy when he's catching me. Yeah, he nails everything down 1 through 9 on a scouting report and lets me know everything, and it's easy sailing from there.
Did you feel that again when he visited the mound today? I know he said he knows what he can do to make you mad, to get you back on track. Did you feel that? What did he say to you when he walked out?
Yeah, he said some choice words, but yeah, it was all good things. Definitely did get me back on track. Finished the inning clean, and yeah.
Well, 5 strikeouts today. It definitely seemed like something was working between the two of you. How pleased have you been with your ability to fill the zone with 15 total strikes so far in the spring?
I mean, it's been fun. Punch outs are my favorite thing in baseball, so being able to get 5 of those today was pretty cool.
Let's talk about the walks. It did seem like there was a little bit of frustration when those moments were happening, whether it was the call that you weren't happy with or the pitch itself. So how were you processing that mentally when those moments were happening?
Yeah, just locking back into the game. It's obviously a lot easier to pitch when you know the guys behind you are going to turn a double play every single time. But yeah, the defense behind me makes it a lot easier to get it locked back in. Feels like I don't have to do it by myself, but depend on those guys to get outs for me.
Well, it seems like we had Jared Trillo mic'd up, and he had felt the same way about you on the mound. He was excited there. So the trust works both ways. But let's talk about the way you've earned that trust this year as a non-roster invite coming in and having a legitimate starting chance at this rotation. How proud are you of the work that you've put on this spring?
I mean, it's awesome. Spent the offseason here down in Bradenton and spent time with our trainers and all the guys down here, like Quinn, Henry, Gorski, and a bunch of other guys that were down here. So being in that group setting, I feel like we gained a lot of trust with each other, and then that carried on throughout the whole team.
Yeah, you also talked a lot about the minor league guys that you had a really good connection and relationship with. Now being in this clubhouse specifically, having a lot of those veteran pitchers around you, who have you been looking to or leaning on that's helped you this spring?
I've been talking to Fleming the most just because we're locker mates, and then you obviously take mental notes on what everyone else is doing. Like Mitch is my favorite guy to watch. And then just seeing how about like Martin goes about his day and all the other starters, just how they go about their day and taking mental notes on what they do.
Jared, if you do crack this rotation, what are some of the final things you feel like you need to perfect in order to put the best version of Jared Jones on the mound?
Throwing the changeup and curveball for strikes. Those kind of struggled for me early today, and then I got it kind of locked back in right back in the middle of the game. And yeah, being able to throw those 2 pitches for strikes would be pretty key. Being
a Cali guy, what should these Pittsburgh fans know about you if you do crack that rotation and make a start in PNC Park?
There's not much to me. I'm not a typical Cali guy. I'm a reserved guy. That's me. Just a reserved guy.
Are you going to be nervous at all the next few days? It's make or break at this point, yeah. Whether you're going to make it or not. So are you going to be nervous? How are you processing that?
I mean, how can I not be? It's pretty big news. But yeah, whatever happens, happens. That's how I feel about it.
Well, Jared, it's been great to get to know you so far this spring, and congratulations on all of the success.
Thank you.
We'll go ahead and take a break. We'll be back with more Pirates baseball.